Screening and recoating floors may not work for everyone. Learn the whys and why nots.
I'm running what they call a rotary sanding machine, commonly called a buffer. I'd like to demonstrate for you today what it takes to do a screen and a recoat. Under the buffer, I'm going to place a fibered buffing pad. It serves to hold a 220 grit sanding screen and also to cushion the sanding screen so there's no dominant grit marks. The main purpose of abrading the existing finish on the floor is so the new finish, when it's applied, has the ability to mechanically bond.
Dominant grit marks? What Dan is saying is the setup allows for a consistent, non-evasive method of abrading the existing surface so the new finish bonds properly. Something to keep in mind when selecting a professional for this kind of work is dust collection. Some do care about your indoor air quality, while others do not. Dan's equipment setup includes a backpack vacuum and a dust skirt attached to the bottom of the buffer, eliminating dust that would otherwise float aimlessly in your home. Final screening of harder-to-get-to areas that the buffer cannot reach includes open areas or adjacent to other floor coverings, corners, along baseboards, and under toe kicks by hand. This does leave behind a small amount of residue that is removed with a backpack system and vacuum attachments seen here. Besides screening the floor properly, other elements to consider prior to any finish application includes keeping any potential airborne particles away from the job site. This should include turning off any HVAC fans, having doors and windows closed, or turn off any overhead fans that may be running.
I'm ready to apply my floor finish. Today I'm going to use a water-based polyurethane. One of the great advantages of the water-based products today are the quick period of time with which they dry in.
For the finish application, a small amount is poured in row form, ready for the applicator bar.
Today I'm going to apply my finish with a tool called a T-bar. A T-bar is used to spread the finish on the floor with a technique called snow plowing. Simply put a cover on top of the bar, and the weight of the bar regulates the spread or flow of the finish on the floor.
It's all about consistency and feel that only the better professionals are apt to handle. More like an absolute art that takes years of experience, as each and every finish is different. Environmental conditions with heat and cold can also affect the outcome. It's important to note ahead of time what a screen and recoat procedure does and does not do. The principal reason behind the process is to revitalize the dull or slightly worn appearance of existing hardwood floors. Keep in mind this cannot be accomplished with many pre-finished hardwoods that contain aluminum oxide finishes. The procedure will also not remove deep scratches and dents, nor will allow for color changes. However, gloss sheen levels can be changed.